Hey, bud. So today I'm going to be talking about appraisals. But first, if you're enjoying these videos, if you like them, just subscribe to the channel, like the videos. This will help me reach some more people and, hopefully help out more people that are interested in learning how to buy multi-unit properties. So what an appraisal does is it sets the value of the property that lenders will use for underwriting purposes. It's going to keep the mortgage loan in compliance with standard loan to value ratios. And what a loan to value means is simply the loan amount divided by the appraised value. Now, there's going to be two different types of appraisals: a conventional appraisal or FHA appraisal. And a conventional appraisal is really just going to set the value of the property in terms of dollars, whereas an FHA appraisal has more of a built-in inspection aspect to it. And for that reason is why in a very competitive market, you'll see sellers shy away from FHA offers because of that inspection aspect to it, whereas a conventional buyer can waive inspections and it's just a little easier for them in that regard. Now, if there's any realtors watching this, one quick little tidbit I want to get out there in terms of FHA appraisals. It's a common question I get for them a lot, and the answer is no, they do not require a pest inspection unless the appraisal report shows signs of damage to the property. This is different than a VA appraisal where it will require a pest inspection. Now, so different loan to value ratios out there. You're going to be following guidelines set by Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. These are agencies that buy mortgages from lenders, and this is in order to facilitate just more transactions in the real estate marketplace. It allows lenders to free up more capital that they can then lend out again. But to go over their guidelines, a Freddie Mac one unit property will have a max loan to value of 95%. A 2-unit property will have a max loan to value of 85%. And a 3 to 4 unit property will have a max loan to value of 80%. Fannie Mae has a 1-unit property max loan to value of 97%. A 2-unit property with a max loan to value of 85%, and a 3 to 4 unit property with a max loan to value of 75%. Now, keep in mind all of these ratios that I just described and listed out, this is all for a conventional mortgage. For the purpose of, this channel and this project moving forward, we're going to try to focus more on FHA, and this is the biggest reason. An FHA max loan to value for 1, 2, 3, or 4 unit property is 96.5%. So obviously you need a much lower down payment to get a multi-unit property using an FHA mortgage. Anything over 4 units is going to be a commercial loan, and that's not something that we're going to really go into. So what can you do if your appraisal comes in low? You have 3 different options. The first option is what's called the amendatory clause. It is going to be part of the disclosures that you receive from lenders that gives FHA homebuyers a little extra protection to cancel the transaction and kind of receive any earnest money deposit that you may have put down to cancel the transaction in case of a low appraisal. Another option is the seller can reduce the price, and all that would happen there is that everything would get recalculated, down to what that new price is, what the new down payment would be, and then what the new max loan amount would be. And then the last option is that the buyer can pay the difference out of pocket. And now, why would this happen? So there's still a sales contract in place, right? And the lender can only provide a certain amount of money based on what the appraisal value is, even though your sales contract may be higher. So in a situation like that where the seller doesn't want to reduce the price, the buyer still wants to move forward with the purchase, they need to make up that difference out of their own pocket. Now, just so you can kind of see the numbers in front of you to try to make that make a little more sense. Let's say you buy a 1-unit property with a max loan amount under Fannie Mae guidelines for $250,000. Your max loan amount would be $242,500, meaning that you owe a down payment of $7,500. Now you get your appraisal, and it comes in at the value of the house comes in at $245,000. Because of the Fannie Mae guidelines, the max loan amount you can receive from the lender for this property is $237,500. So, if the sales price is not reduced by the seller and you still want to purchase the property, you will need to pay an additional $5,000 in order to honor the sales contract and stay in compliance with all of the underwriting standards. So I hope this helped everyone kind of further understand what appraisals are and what they do and kind of the different aspects of them. And again, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys later.